G'day everyone, welcome back to Pint Party, the Twitch stream designed to turn a game to gimmick into a text write-off. I'm John, and we're back at Cybermyth Studios. This one's properly doing my head in because all the code should have worked. And it works on test one. It was like, yeah, test one passed, no problem. And I was like, cool. And I was totally expecting it to if there was going to be a problem, I was expecting it to fail at tests, 20 or 30 or something like that. No, it fails on test 2. And it's because, for some reason, the answer that it comes out to on test 2 is $1 higher and $1.90 higher than it should be. Sorry, $1 higher and 90 cents lower than it should be. Is it 90 cents or 81 cents? Something like that. Yeah, it's like for some reason the cents value is too low and the dollar value is just a little bit too high. I have absolutely no idea what's causing that. I played around with a whole bunch of stuff before eventually going, you know what, I'm just going to walk away, come back to it in a couple of days, which is today now, and tackle this again. So last time I had this idea of getting rid of turning all the cents into dollars and just sending over a giant dollar value, but that's going to completely screw up the way I add all of that together. Where is it? Up here. Because this whole thing is expecting to receive between 4 and 6 values. It's either going to get $2 values and a cents value from payable, and a dollar value, one or two different dollar values and a cent value from payroll. And it's also expecting that all the cent values are under 99 cents. So if I sent them one giant value of 500 cents or whatever, it's just not going to work. So I need to rewrite that whole bit and put it back into here so that these will do all of that maths before sending it off. But I feel like there's got to be an even easier way again to do it. And I'm wondering if I can do send over smaller numbers and have the maths all work out if I just do that. Just because I feel like being unsure of what values I'm actually sending is causing a lot of headache for me. And by the way, we're at 242 lines of code. This is without a doubt the biggest thing I've ever written in Exapunks. And oh man, I've also thought about creating new exes and hiving off some of this code into here. But the problem with that is just that it adds to the activity score, and it really, besides making it a little bit easier to navigate the code, that's probably about it. But I don't want to spend this activity score if I don't have to. Particularly if I want to recycle some code, I can just have it jump to that spot, and because it's all in here, it's all doable. But if it's in another exa, then I can't have it just jump to other things if it's not there. And usually when I come back, I'm like, I've got an idea of what's causing this problem. I really don't. As far as I know, the maths should all work out, but apparently. And I did some reading on this. I went back. I remember last time I did some Googling. I'm like, is there a bug? Is there a bug in this? And I went and I found a Reddit thread where somebody actually said the exact same thing. They're like, I think this level is bugged because X, Y, Z. And other people in the thread are saying, no, you can absolutely solve. You can absolutely solve this puzzle. The problem is that if you're when you do the divide and modi stuff here for your cents, if the value is below 0, it causes it to get a bit screwy. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to experiment with that right now before we write this in and see if that's causing a problem. So we're going to create a new solution. And we're not going to use this solution for the whole thing. This is literally just for us to do some maths experiments. We're going to do some science right here. Find out what happens when you intentionally underflow through Divi or Modi and see what the value it spits out, because then I can use that to figure out what's going on with my other code. So we're gonna give ourselves a cents value of, let's say, 150, because we know that if with that, let's say that's 150 cents, we know that should be, $1.50. So we're going to copy that to X, so we know what that is, and then we're going to start to do some experiments on it. So basically, let's make it work as intended. So basically, if I divide the value of X by 100 and write that into T, what I should get is a 1. And then I'll have 50 remainder, and that remainder is the cents. And the way you get that is, keeping in mind that all of these are integers, they're not floats, so you don't get, so actually if I divide, technically 150 divided by 100 is probably 1 point something, but because we're dealing with whole numbers, we don't have any of that point whatever, we only deal in whole numbers, so it's 1 with 50 remainder. But we can get that, and that's fine for us, because we actually want that, because we want that 50 remainder, because that's our cent value. And the way we extract that is by using modi, and we go modi the value of X by 100 again. So basically it's the same thing, we're doing the division, but instead of keeping the whole number, we want to keep the number after the decimal point. Well, no, we don't want we want the remainder of this equation, not the actual answer to this equation. And then you would write that into something, but we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to do that, and that should give us a 1 in here with 150 being in here. So we do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that worked. Cool. Now, let's do the modi. So modi X by 100 and write that into T, and we should end up with, instead of a 1 there should be a 50. Yeah, okay, cool. So now let's underflow that, and I don't actually know how to do that. Well, let's say we had a weird... it's probably because it's caused by a high number, so let's just... That's how it should be. Let's figure out what it shouldn't be. Okay, so if we copy... What are we gonna use? Let's copy 1. Let's just use 1. Let's see what, if we do this, can we get an underflow? Actually, no. What happens if I do a negative value? Is that going to cause me a problem? Let's make it a huge negative value. Let's do the same thing in negative. Does that cause a problem? Okay, so divide X by 100, write that into T, and give me that. So what is that with 150? When I get 150, what do we get? We get -1. Okay. Okay, so it basically works the same way, but it just does it with a negative value. Okay. Right. So how are we underflowing then? Really not sure. Okay. Oh, actually, what I should do is I should rename this, not new solution 4, we'll just call this underflow experiment. I can't type today. Underflow experiment. There we go. So that way we just know it's not one of these. By the way, this is, you can see how many times I've like restarted this whole puzzle. This is where we're at. Okay, well let's write in our sense modifier. Okay, so how were I doing this? I was adding the value of F to X. Going back, yeah, and then deleting the old sense values once I'd added them all together. Okay, went back to the end of the file. Right, okay. So then what I need to do is divide the value of X by 100. And I need to write that in somewhere. I think I just wrote that into... That's right, I wrote it to T. That's right, because then I was going to add it to the dollar value. So then I need to modi that value the exact same way, but we're going to write that back into X, so that gives us our cents. And then we copy that into the F, the X to F. Okay, cool. Then what the heck are we doing with our dollar value? Because we need to do something with that. Okay. So let's get rid of that, because that's just going to confuse me, that note, if I leave it there. Okay. What do I do with the t variable? Well, let's get to here and let's see what happens. Okay, so we get to there. Right, hold on. Oh god. Oh wait, who is there right now? Dang it. I lost it. Because the problem is that there's like so many exits going at that point that it's like hard to like move through this code and navigate it. It's a big pain in the butt. Okay, let's go to here. So we're here. Who is this? Who is there? Okay, I have to go all the way up. Exo11. Okay, so you are. Okay. So you're going to go to the end. Right. Okay, you're going to divvy 100. So that gives you a 2, right? And that should be overriding what was in there. Okay. But maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. That might have been a problem. Alright. Okay. Write that into X. That's 13 cents. Yeah, because we had 213, so that works. Okay. And then I need to go back and add the value. Okay. Which is why we can't write it into T, because we need to do a test. We can write the cents value, though, into T, because we're going to kind of take it out of there pretty quick. So, in fact, no. Why even write it anywhere? Why not just put it straight into the file at that point? Yeah, okay, hang on. So, we need to go to here. So, that division of 100, no, we don't want that. We want this, well, we want that to go to X. No, we don't. Actually, well, no, we want the modi step to go first. That's probably going to make this easier. And just put that in the F, because that's our cents, which means we don't need this anymore. So we do that, and that's cents. Then we divide the value of X by 100, and we're going to override our X register. But we've already done, we've already got the remainder out, so that's fine. And then we need to add that value to somewhere. Okay, so we need to seek back to the beginning of the file, which at this point, there should only be 2 numbers, a dollar value, well, 2 to 3 numbers. Should be a dollar value, a cent value, or a dollar value, an overflow dollar value, and a cent value. Man, this is confusing. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Maybe I can do some subtraction work beforehand. What if I subtracted the 2 numbers? Actually, wait a minute. Instead of trying to, because basically at this point, I'm now just trying to recreate what I had written, which I know is going to bug out. And why bother doing that if I can think of something better? So here's what I'm thinking. This file gives us 2 sets of numbers, basically. We get a dollar value from Ghast and a dollar value from Moss. Now, and well, that file and that file have each one does the same thing. They both give us 2 values, which I then add together. But what if I subtracted them from each other? So, like, what if I went and grabbed the dollar value from this, subtracted it, and the dollar value from, and subtracted the dollar value of Moss from the dollar value of Ghast or something, and then added that number to that number instead of subtracting that number from that number? Would that give me basically the same thing? I have absolutely no idea. And the only way to really understand it is to finish writing what I was writing. Dang it. Okay. So I need to do that, and then so we go back to the start of the file. Then we're going to test if f is equal to 9999. So we're going to test if it's an overflow, and if it's true, we got to jump somewhere. Otherwise, we are going to go back 1, and add the value of f to x and write that back into f. No, that's bad. We can't do that. We have to write it into x. That's right, because you can't add it back into f, because technically we've pulled from f and it's moved the file header along, so this will actually write back one position further along than when it pulled from, so that would actually overwrite like a sense column, which would be bad. So we need to go back and then copy x to f, and that's our new dollar value with the cents added. So dollar with cents. Well, dollar. Yeah, we'll just, yeah, whatever. New dollar value. Call it that. All right. Otherwise, we need to jump somewhere. What do we call this one? No, I think I've just got to call it something. No, that's the overflow. I don't know what's... Oh, cent overflow. Right, in case the cents value ends up over 9999, which never should. I don't understand why it's there. Oh, God, this is getting way... The scope of this is getting way too ridiculous. Like, well, not scope. The size of it's just getting too big to manage. Okay, so what do I call it? I don't know. Call it... next, what? Add dollar. No, add. We'll just call it add to next dollar. That's a really long name, but it's fine. Add to next dollar. And what that's going to do is, instead of seeking back 1, we're just going to then do... Well, actually, you know what? What if I just did that? Instead of writing it out again, we'll just put it in here. Because that's basically what I want to do. I want to do that. I want to, grab it from there, then go back to it, and then add it in. That's, yeah, so actually we can just skip over the seek step. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. That works. I like that. That's nice. Okay, so now I've more or less put it back to where it should, and if I'm correct... test one should run, but it'll break in test 2. Assuming I wrote this out correctly. Like, assuming, like, what I'm saying is assuming that everything I literally just wrote in this stream works. Okay. So payable goes first because there's typically less in payable, and I checked through all the different sets of test data. There's less data to pass in payable than there is in payroll. Okay, so test 1 worked. Okay, so we got to the right number, everything worked. Okay, so this one should break. There it goes. Okay, and it broke because the value in here, 221. Yep. 36, 42, 9. Yep, it broke the exact same way. Okay, cool. That's good. That means I recreated what broke. And that's a plus. That's a big plus. That means that I can now, go back to figuring out how the heck I broke it. Because, you saw it ran through test 1. It, totally worked. I don't know why it's breaking in test 2. That is just beyond me. Alright, well, let's... okay, now I've got to find out where it's all running. So hang on, I've got to go to here. Okay, so that's doing that, that's doing that. Okay, so they're in the middle of finding IDs at the moment. Okay, so that's that exit. I don't actually care about that one too much. Here's a 0 is that one, okay. And then 1, yeah, is that one. So 0 and 1, I'm kind of interested in knowing what they're doing. 2, I don't care about at all at this stage. 0, 0, yeah. Ones are actually, you know what? I don't actually care about this first exit either, so we'll minimize that one. Okay, that's a little bit more manageable in terms of code base. So now the question is, okay, so now they're all looking for. Oh no, now they're in the middle of sending dollars and cents to each other. That's cool. Well, this is send dollar. So they're just going to do the dollars. I think payable is going to go first. So this one will probably, yeah, reach the end first. Okay, it did. Sweet. Okay. So, all right, now it's going through all the cents. Okay, so this one should then be receiving. Oh, I've done that. I shouldn't have. Okay, so 1-1 has, that's dollar value of $29.44. Okay. And then it's about to get some cents. Yeah. 164 cents. This is the one where I think it's this one that's causing the problem. See, 164 cents should be $1.64. It shouldn't be a problem. And if I divide it by 100, the answer is 1. If I then get the remainder of it, the remainder is 64. That should be it. I don't know why adding it all up is causing a problem. And I thought it might have been because of my X register, but I don't. I reset my X register and do all that sort of stuff, so I don't know what's the problem. Okay, so now we're going to get the next dollar value. That's cool, because I actually want this dollar value. So, this is for the next ID. Okay. There we go. So we got the dollar value. Cool. Of 720. Right. Now we know the answer for this goal should be $3,641.91. So, okay, let's get that cent value as well. Remember this, I know this one's going to finish first, so that's cool. Might actually bring up Notepad as well real quick once this is run its course. 2004. Okay, so it's already done it. Okay, so now it's done that. Okay, so there's all of those values. I'm going to write those down into Notepad. Move that over here so I can see it. Okay, so what do we got? 29.44 and 164, and we've got 720 and 13. Okay, so now I want to know what this one's got. That's 0-1. So far, all right, we've only gotten one set of data, which is 30, 76, and 92. Okay, let's move along. Okay, so now it's looking for some more data. Okay. So 42.28. 42.28, and we need that cents value now to come through. Oh, whoops. I'm pressing on the wrong thing. And I've made a mess for myself in my Notepad program. Cool. Okay, so now you're looking through. Okay. You've sent a value. Yeah, and then you're going to send the same value again here. Yeah, okay. Right. Hold the phone. No. No, that shouldn't matter. $276. Okay. 276. Okay, and the answer we are looking for to get out of this is $36.41 and 91 cents. $36.41 91. Okay, so that should be our answer. Should the answer is that. Okay. Now, I know that if I add all of these, if I add the first two values by the second two values, that's all going to come out. In fact, you know what? I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Because you may as well see what the heck I'm doing. Hold on just a second. I'm going to add in the thing. Where is it? Here. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so there's the first two set of values. There's the second two set of values. There's the answer we should be arriving at. Oh, and I've done my grammar wrong, which is not that big of a deal, but it is to me. Oh, and I've done it. I've actually completely balked it. Like, I've completely whiffed it everywhere. Great. It's not important, but it's important to me. No, and it's important to my mum. She would get, she'd be not pleased. She'd be like, come on, John, you know better than this. Maths isn't your strong suit, but you weren't terrible at grammar. Okay. So what I want to try is I'm going to bring out the calculator. I'm not going to show the calculator on the screen because I don't think that matters too much. I'm going to try subtracting. What I want to do is I want to subtract this value from this value, and then subtract this value from this value, and then add, or do that, like subtract the larger number from the smaller number, I should say, and then put those together and see if it comes out to this. Or even if it comes out $1 higher. I don't know. No, it shouldn't, because we haven't... Well, it might, because we might have some... we shouldn't have any moddy issues, actually, because we haven't done it yet. So, okay, let's have a look. So let's go 2,029.44 subtracted by 720 is 22.24. Okay, cool. So that gives us 22.24. All right. Oops. Okay, now let's do the second set of values. So that'll be 42.28 subtracted by 3,076, and that's 1152. Okay, 52. Okay, so now if we add those two values together, so add 22.24, 3,376. Okay, and we were looking for 3,641, so we are $300 off. And there is no way that adding $1 to this value from this and $2 from this is causing that problem, because that would mean like the answer to these, which is that, even if I added the $3, would bring this from 76 to 79, and that's not what we're looking for. So I can't do that to try and send over smaller values and make things easier on myself. Oh, wait a minute. That's not... Well, okay. And I hadn't even considered that I would actually need to make this a carry over the one from this. So it's actually $4. No, it's not. It's $5 because I got to carry over that and that. But even if I add $5 from that original number, that brings this whole thing to 81. And that's still way off. So, okay, so that's just not the way to do that. There's got to be a better way. Check the amount they were paid from the amount they were owed. So I have absolutely no idea how to solve this then. What the heck is causing my underflow issues? I honestly haven't the foggiest idea what's causing my underflow problems. Okay. Maybe it's happening even further back again. Maybe. So, let's see. Okay, payroll goes to here, and that gets the IDs. Okay, so let me do this. So that's sending it over to the scribe. Okay, so what's this? And the sense is doing the same thing. So we got right dollar. See, we've reset the X register, so we're not worried about that. So we do this. Okay, copy M to T, add T to X. Okay, 0 to T. Not to right sent. Okay. Why am I carrying the cent? The X to F. Oh, right, I'm doing that somewhere else, but I'm jumping into right cent. Where's... Oh, I see. Right, a false jump to carry cents. Okay, and that's saving the cent value. Okay, so we haven't done any modification to it. We're just not. We're just doing that and then going right back into it. So we haven't done any modifications at this point, so it can't be that early on in the equation. So then, okay, jump to, yeah, otherwise if it equals 4. Okay, so it just goes back to here. That's checking for overflow. Yeah, okay. Do all of this, okay. Continue dollar. Does all of that stuff. Add cents. Okay, so it's got to be happening in here then. Well, no, because it's just we're just adding the cents together. That's all we're doing. So we do that. Clean up our file. And get the cents. And write it in, which is great. We get the dollar value, check and make sure we're not writing into an overflowed value. And then we're writing it in to get our new dollar value. Okay. And then we jump to wire money. Do this. Go back, and we send all the values. Okay. So the only place that can be breaking is up here. Alright. So now I'm going to go all the way back. I'm pretty sure it's 1-1. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So adding... Hold on. Oh yeah, because these are the only cents. We got that, 164, right? We go back, get rid of it, grab that. Yep, 164 and 13, pretty sure is 64 74, 75. Yeah, okay. So that's all working out. Go to the end of the file, and that should give us a 1 here. No, it gives us 77, sorry, because it's the moddy, right? That's right. Okay, and then we get the division, and that should give us a 1 up here. Okay. We go back, test if it's 9999. It wasn't. So, okay, and then we go back 1. And so that should be now 3665. Yep. We go back, and we're going to overwrite that value. Cool. Go to here. Go to the start of the file, and we're going to send over 2 values. So far, nothing's underflowed. Nothing went under 0. Unless I'm going mad. 177 divided by 100 is 1.77. Right. That's what I thought. So then that would give us a 1, and then the remainder is 77. Okay. So is it not impayable, man? Hang on. It's just gonna, let's have it send. All right, and then it jumps to the end and runs out. Okay. So now this is the one we're worried about. Okay. So let's get down to where it adds itself all up, which is like here. Yep. Okay, and then I'm just gonna minimize this so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Okay, so now we've got our 2 cent values, and I'm just gonna do a sanity check and go 276 plus 92 is 368, so we should get 368. Yep, cool. That's the sanity check. So now if we should get 68, yes, and then we should get a 3. We go back, we do nothing, and then 7304 should then become 7307, yes, and then we write that in, and then we send that off. Okay. So now it's got a bunch of values in it. So now we're at do math. Okay. Copy F to X. Seek back 1, get rid of that. Test if X is equal to 9999. It isn't. So we should be able to just go forward. And we subtract, the value of F from X. Write that into X. Okay, that's giving us 3642. We go back, delete that. Test if F is greater than 99, which it isn't. So then we should be able to go local, send that value over, go back, reset, do this. Yeah, test which one's greater. Yep. So it goes back, subtracts X from F, and sends that over, which is now 9, which it shouldn't be. So these numbers are too low. The final numbers it's sending. Okay. Yeah, and then it's grabbing the date and doing a bunch of other stuff. So somewhere my number is too low. But it was both sets of cents that were causing it to be too low. So am I just straight up missing a value? I can't be. Not if I'm off by $1. If I'm off by $1 and some change, it's got to be the way I'm handling the maths. Oh, see, the problem is though is that I have absolutely no idea where the problem is. I think it had to. I thought it was in here, but I went through it and it wasn't. So, oh god, if I have to go back and figure out, where it is in here or something. Well, okay, if it isn't in there, then it's got to be in the send. It's got to be in here. It's got to be there somewhere. Where I'm sending the sent value. I'm not getting the correct value. So what am I looking for? This one, which is a 70. Okay. So I'm gonna write these. I'm actually gonna. You know what? No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write these down. Get rid of those. Okay, so we're looking at cents in payable. Okay, first one, 2,000. So that's that. That's 70 cents. The next value for 2,000 is there, and that's 94. Okay, and then there's no next one. Okay, right. So then the next set of values, okay. So it's going to go through and look for the value 2000. Did it send it? I think it sent it. I think I just missed it sending it, yeah. C2, yep, copy that over, that's great. Okay, and then it's going to move right the way along. Okay, hit the end of the file. Okay, so we're at the end of the file, so now I'm going to send over, let me get the next value. Get rid of that, go back to start, and start sending over dollar values. This is for 2004, okay. Wait, did it send over dollar value? So, what, okay, hang on, what cent values have we got here for this one though? 13. Okay, let's write that down. 13. And the next 2004 is literally it. Okay, so if I add those three together, so that's 70 plus 94 plus 13 is 177. So no, that maths works out. What? Okay. Alright, well then let's look in cents payroll. Alright. So it's not there. Wait, hold on, I want this one. Okay, so you're looking for 3,000 right now. Cool, and that's 23. How many times does this pop up? 3,000. Okay, so hang on. So 23, and that's going to appear, because I'm pretty sure it's all the same all the way down. Well, let's not... Actually, you know what? Let's not take any chances. Okay, 23. So, 23. 23. 23. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was 3 there. That's 4. Okay, so we got all of them. Now the next one is 3002. So that's 69. 2002, yep. And then 2 twice. Okay. Another 3002 here. Okay, 3 times. So 3002. Yeah, so it's twice. 3 times. One more, 4 times. Okay. And shouldn't appear. Yeah, it doesn't really. Yeah, because that's the one I'm storing. Okay. Now, if I add those together, oop, that's not what I was looking for. Give me my calculator. Okay. So now, if I add those all up, I get what? 23. I'm going to do it the boring way, just to make absolutely sure. So that all comes out to 92. Oh, right, and all of this came out to 177. I'm going to write that down. And then that 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 276. 276. Now, if I put those two numbers together, 276 plus 92 is 368. Okay, I'm actually going to double check my maths on these ones up here. So 70 plus 94 is 164. Okay. And then 13 is still just 13. Yeah, okay. So now, if I go 368 subtracted by 177, I get 191. Okay. Right. Because that's correct then. Hang on. Okay. Alright. The plot, this is getting us, this is closer now. So the way I'm adding cents up works. But I shouldn't be dividing them. Oh, this means I have to like delete and heavily modify my code, but I mean, that's what's going to happen. So 368 subtract minus 177 is 191. Now remember that our should be answer is 36.41 and 91 cents. So if these two, so if 368 from 177 is 191, that means that when we do your division and your moddies and stuff, we add 1 to this whatever the dollar value is, and we keep our 91 cents, which means we shouldn't be $1 off. Which means our maths is getting screwed up. So in here, our maths is getting screwed up in here and in here before it's getting sent over to here. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Which is also going to make, handling data just so much more fun. Yay. Okay. Ugh. So, I'm not sure where to put this, but what I'm thinking is, instead of sending it all in a big chunk and being like, here are the numbers, here's the dollar values, here's the cents values, away you go. What if at the end of like cents, right here, or wherever it is, wait, hold on, where's the ads? Okay, so that's right cent. Okay. So at the end of all of this, we added up the dollar values and sent them off. And then we get the cent values, add them up, and send them off. It does mean that and the overflow stuff needs to be moved. We need to move a lot of stuff around and then rewrite a few things to accommodate the new logic flow. I literally said that because it sounded fancy. I have no idea what the heck I'm supposed to actually call this. But I do have to rewrite the code to accommodate, like, the new way the code moves. But that would mean then that I'm sending over big dollar values and big cent values, and all I've done is addition. I'm not doing any division. I'm not doing any, modi stuff. What's that? Modulus stuff. I'm not doing any of that. All I'm doing is just sending big numbers, and then I can subtract the big numbers and then do all of my, calculating, carrying the one at that point. Maybe that would help. I have no idea. Alright. Well, I'm not going to do it in here. We're going to leave this alone. We're going to make a copy of it, though. And we'll do it in here. Because if we screw it up, then we've got a place to, go back to. Version control, I believe is what that's called. Alright. So, where am I doing stuff? I'm wanting to do stuff in here. Right, yeah, so it's in the scribe, because the scribe's the one that's handling all of the, wiring of money and stuff. So, we're not going to do any of this anymore. So I'm going to delete that, even though I just wrote it today. I'm going to delete that, because we're not doing any of that in here anymore. And I'll just write something else for it later on. I don't really care. It's not that hard. It's divide something by 100, modulus something by 100. Put values in places, figure it out. Okay, that's fine. But instead of jumping to wire money, so instead of doing it all in one big go, we're going to do it continuously. Suppose the only thing I need to figure out is... no. It should all work out. Payable will go first, no matter what. Even with this extra stuff to do, it's going to send over its dollar values first. I have no idea. Well, this might screw up the order, because right now, when it sends everything in one go, payable gets done first because there's way less data in payable than there is in payroll. So it just works out. But if that should continue through, right? If there's less data in here, that means there's less dollar data as well, which means this will get sent first. And then, but the problem is I don't know while it's working on the cents if this one will then send. It might, which is a problem. Yeah. So hang on a minute. Jump to dollar overflow. Jump to continue dollar. So Oh, I see. I see. And then I add up the cents. Okay. So what I want to do is... at this point, maybe once I've added all the dollars together, I send them. That's, yeah, because that's what I want to do. But hang on a minute, I'm doing it all at once here. I can't actually do that until I've got both sets of values, can't I? So I need to do it here. Although, actually, hang on, do that. Test of x equal to 99.9. Okay, seek 1, test DOF, and if false, jump back. So once it runs through all of this, though... what's it doing? It goes back... oh, because we've added it all to x. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do this, do this, do this. That we should just get rid of. That is just stupid. We should just wipe the whole file at this point, because there's nothing else in here. Yeah. So... wipe and make, which is actually way quicker. And then instead of copying X to F, let's copy X to M. Oh, but we're in local still. We need to go global at this point. So we need to mode global. Do that. And then mode again. Nope. So local. So that we can start, continue talking to our people in there, which is fine. Copy 0 to X. Go back. Wait, no, do we? So we sent the dollar value over. Oh, no, we don't want to wipe. Oh, no, that's bad. That's really bad, actually, because there is cents in here. Okay, yeah, okay. That's annoying. Yeah, okay. So, maybe I have to do it in here then. Yeah, actually I do. Okay, so I have to do this, and then... so it'll do that, and it'll jump to pre-write cents. It'll do this. Instead of copying X to F... no, I still need to copy X to F, because I need this to loop twice, don't I? Yeah, I do. Because I need both sets of data. Yeah. That should be fine, though. Because theoretically... no, okay, alright. So I need to do this. I need to do all this awkward stuff. And then instead of copying X to F, I'm going to copy X to M. And so I need to do my mode stuff again. So mode, global, do that. And then go local. Okay. And then we reset. Add all of our cents up, which theoretically I should be able to just do. Yeah, because we're at the start of the file. Do that. And then go back, delete it. Do that, go back, delete it. And then, we could do that. There's no reason. Well, actually, and then I don't even need one money at that point. So actually, hang on. So we're going to get rid of this while loop entirely because we don't need it. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff that required it. Yeah, okay. So it was sent overflow. Wait, where's sent overflow coming from? Hang on a minute. Here's how we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna find out. We'll just call it overflow. And if something breaks, I didn't even put it anyway. Are you serious? How is there? Okay. Well, I'm gonna do this. Mark wire wire money. Maybe if I do that, maybe I'll get. So hang on. So where's cent overflow coming in? Like nowhere? Are you serious? It's okay. There's just a whole bunch of code here that I literally never use. It just never gets used. What the heck is going on? Like that should now be erroring out. I should be getting an error, and this should go to 0, but it's not because it's not used ever. Okay. All right. Well, fine. Like okay. Then I don't need this anymore, so I can get rid of that because it's now not referencing anything. Okay, copy F to X, and that's the second one, so then we'll just send that whole thing over, and then we don't need to do any of this. We can just then jump to end. Oh, actually, let's wipe the file we're holding, because I don't think... Yeah, because it's just, yeah, so we can just do that and jump to the end. Okay. So now it sends a dollar value first and then sends a cents value afterwards. Where is our do maths thing? Because I need to now change that up. So here it is, it's up here. So it is going to do this. Oh, right. Is it sending... Are we sending still a 0? Because we still need to do that. Okay, so we do this. We send that. Copy X to M. Well, no, we don't, because, hang on a minute, and then we do that. So we don't actually need to send over any zeros, as far as I think. No, we do, because it relies on it. So then we have to do that, and then we have to copy 0 to M. No, because it relies on that to say, okay, you've, like, got a complete set of data from one person. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we do that. So this one is copying M to T. If otherwise, it's writing that into the file. Cool. And then it just does that until it gets into here. So, okay, where is it jumping to? Sorry. Wait, next num. Okay. Add X to 1. Test if it is. If it's true, jump to do math. Okay. Otherwise, jump back into the right loop. So it's just going to grab more data. Okay. Okay. Right. So now we need to do this. Okay. So it does that. That's still like totally fine. Oh right, yeah. That's right. Yeah, so that one's never gonna happen. Wait, yeah, because payable never equals 9999. Okay, cool. So we go forward. We subtract the value of f from x, which hang on a minute. If I do the okay, I need to see where we're at here, if we can even get to here at all. Yep, that's what I thought. Things broke. Okay. So. Okay. So what are you getting? What have you got? You're writing in 400. Yeah. No, you're writing that in. Okay. Why have you got? Oh, that's your name roof. Oh, it's the file number. Okay. So you got 8,692. Okay. So now you're waiting to receive. Sense of oh, and you can't send it because you're still local. Okay. Yep. All right. Yep. That's my bad. That's my bad because I'll betcha it was because I did this. Why am I doing it here? Because I'm not receiving any more data, so I should just be doing that. Yeah. Okay. That'll work. That fixes that problem. Thought there might be some more communications, but there isn't. Once it sends all of its data from this, it goes, No, sorry, once this one... Yeah, no, once it sends all of its data from this, it goes, I'm done, blows itself up. Okay, so now we need to get into here. Okay, so now you've broken out of it. Cool. Okay, so now you've got... That's a lot of sense. What on earth is going on there? Okay. Hang on a minute. Why is that... I think we've got an issue with what we're supposed to have. Okay, cool. Those numbers look wrong. So why are they wrong? Let's see. Next count. Okay, add $1. Who gets there first? Yeah, it's also the thought it should be payable gets there first. What have you got? So, okay, so you're gonna that. Okay, and then you've got 208, so that should equal 200 and something and change. Yep. Okay, and then you're going to do that. So you're going to grab those, and you're going to add those together and send that over and say, I'm done. You can now move on. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that works. So you've got... Okay, no. So it was correct. It was just this number is like super low. Why is this one receiving such low values? What the heck is going on here? Okay, so... Okay, hang on. Where are you at? You're here. I want to get you to get down to... here. Okay. Hang on a minute. Let's go back up to here. What have you got? Okay, so you might overflow, but that's okay. You're going to move over. Seek 1. Okay, and then you're going to add that. Yep, and you overflowed, and you went, sweet, so we're going to just do this. We're going to go back. We're going to add that number, move forward, add that number, and then we're going to go back, add the overflow variable, jump into continue $, go back, delete that, go forward, delete that, go to the end. That's our problem. We're not able to send. That's annoying. Okay, we're not sending all of our values. Right. Yeah, that's bad. Because I'm not doing it all at once. So if it overflows, we have a problem. So maybe... Maybe to avoid an overflow, I always make it 1,000 short. And then like do all the subtraction maths and everything. It'll come up 1,000 short, but that's fine because then we add 1,000 back at the end, and that works. I think that'd work. I don't know if it will though. I genuinely don't know. Okay, let's figure this out. Oh, by the way, I got a new chair. It's very comfortable. Well, it's more comfortable than my last chair, I'll say that much. I don't know how I feel about this lumbar pillow thing. I can't get it to sit right in my back. I don't know how I feel about it. But that being said, though, I didn't know how to feel about my memory foam mattress, and then I fell in love with it. So maybe it's just going to take a day. This is honestly like the first day of me properly using it, so, we'll find out. Alright, I need to change up my equation, my algorithm. Because it's just going to send, where is it? In here, it's literally just sending over what's in its X register, which doesn't take into account overflow, which is bad. So maybe what I need to do then is instead of copying 9999 to F, what if I just sent it there, actually? That would work. That would make it all work out. Yeah. Without me going into, like, just subtract 1,000 and then do all that sort of stuff. Like, that means I just know I'm getting all of my raw values. Again, we only want to do addition, basically. I don't want to do anything else. If I could avoid anything else, I can. See, this one's pretty straightforward because it just accounts for an overflow, which is fine. Again, it's only addition. Like, we start out, except instead of starting at 0, we start at negative 9999. Right. Okay, well that works. I'm gonna go back and... Wait, hold on. No, not there. Where are we going back to from here? We're going back to here. Delete that. Yeah, delete all of that. Go to the end. Why are we going to the end, though? At this point. Oh, right, because... Oh, no, we're not. We're going to the start of the file. Yeah, to add our cents and stuff. Yeah, we're just doing some prep work. Cool. Wait. No, we're not. Why are we going to the end of the file? We don't need to go to the end of the file. Let's just get rid of that. We just want to go to the start of the file because we're going to send it straight over. Sweet. So that's going to send over an overflow value or a whole value. If there's an overflow value, we just send an extra value. Okay, so that makes that work. So now we should definitely have an overflow value. All right, we're back in test one. Well, that's fine. We know this one passed when we did all of our division and stuff. So yeah, if our new system can get through this test, then you know, it gives me a bit more confidence for test 2. All right, so let's skip ahead to here. Oh, of course it breaks. Of course it breaks because it's going global right there. Yeah. So we need to go global here first. Okay, send it, and then this one has to go local again to make continue dollar work. Unless what I do is, because there's no further communications happening once we get to this point. Once we got all of this, once we get to here, we're kind of done. So we may as well just do it here. Global. Do all this stuff. So we're going to get rid of that, because otherwise that'll make us local. And that way it just handles everything. So instead of writing mode like a bunch of times, we'll just do that. Okay. Hey, and we've saved some code. We went from 242 to 225. So I think we're getting closer to the answer, and we're saving some lines of code. So I think we're doing pretty good. I'm feeling more confident every second. Okay, so let's get you here. Are you all going to break? Oh, you're breaking again. Why are you breaking? You shouldn't be. Why are you You're in local. Why are you in local again? What are you doing? What are you doing, you mad person? Is there another mode somewhere? It shouldn't be. Did they go global somewhere else? And I'm just like, not. Continue dollar, AdSense. No? Why are you using local? Okay. Something's going weird here. Something is going funny. Okay, so let's go down to the scribe. Where's the scribe? Here it is. Okay, so you're going to write this out. You're going to write all this out. What are you when you're born? Hold on. There's the scribe. Here they are. Oh, they're born local. That's what I thought. Yeah, and that one. Yeah, so they're born local. That's what I figured. All right. Okay, so then they write down a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Copy the sense over. Yep. Okay, seek back to the beginning of the file. Do our counter. Okay, who gets to here first? You're here. So you go global, and then you do stuff. Oh, I see. Okay, so... Right, yeah, it's part of a loop, and that's bad. That's real bad. Okay, now I see where I done goofed. Okay, so you need to move out of there into here. We just want to do that the once. Yes. Okay, so now that should be fixed. Let's go to here. Can we get numbers? Are you sending the numbers? Yeah, okay, we're getting the numbers. Sweet. Okay, so what numbers have you got now? Okay, that's looking a bit better. Okay. So we have our first value from payable, which is a dollar value and a cent value, and then we've got our overflowed value. Great. Okay, this is good, and a big cent value. Wow, 725 cents. Okay. Right. So that's wow. Okay. Copy that into the X register. Right. Go forward one. Oh, go back. Yep. Okay, so we're deleting that number. We're testing if X is equal to 9999, which it shouldn't be. So we go forward, and then we subtract the value of F from X. Okie dokie. We go back. We get rid of that one. Test if F is equal to 99. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, because that's how our overflow works. Okay, so what I actually need to do is change how that whole thing works. Because now we've got big numbers, so that's no good. Okay, so subtract that. That still works fine, because that's 9999 minus whatever, and then we're just going to add our overflow to it. So we do that. Seek one. So we still want to do that. Then we want to test if F is equal to 9999. And then here's how we're going to... So instead of doing it here, we're going to do it up here. We're not going to do a void F there. Let's just get rid of it. If I need to write it back in... Well, we will need to write it back in, but we'll just do this. Otherwise, we just jump into roll overflow, which is fine. Where's roll overflow? Right here. Okay, so that should now, work out quite nicely. Wait, no, it won't. No, it won't. Oh, actually, no, it will. Because what we're going to do is this will move forward. So then we need to, if we seek one, we need to get rid of it there. Yep, so that'll get rid of the 9999 out of there. Then we add the overflow variable, go back and delete that, and go into continue math, which is right here. Nice. And then that sends over a dollar value, but we don't want to actually do that right now. No, we don't. So we do this, and then we do math. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do the mode step here. I'm going to get rid of it out of here. And then we're going to not send over the dollar amount. We'll do this one in one big go. Oh, but wait a minute. But we do need to send. Okay, it just means we have to do a little more maths for this one, but that's fine. That's cool. Okay, so they're going to do that. That's fine. Seek back to the beginning of the file. Okay, and then we send over the maths, the sent maths. That's fine. And we're going to subtract them from each other. That should actually all work out totally fine. Yep. And then send that over. Yep. Or go to, swap order. Okay. And then send that over. Yeah, and then jumps to the end where it wipes and jumps to the end. Okay, so then what we should get is a big fat big honkin' fat dollar value and a big honkin' fat cent value from someone. Hang on. So we do this. Okay, so we're going to get to here. So, oh, right. We need to wait for him to, actually get things. Oy. Okay. Let's go to here then. Okay, so now you've got some values in here. You've got a big value, 1493 and 512. That should be a heck of a lot closer than we were before. Okay, let's see. So is it 221? Yeah, 221 is 1498 and 12. Okay, and we've currently got 1493 and 512. So, well, hang on a minute. That means that we've now got the correct numbers if we do all of our, moddy business to the cents. Because 93 plus 5 is 98. So we'll end up with 14.98 and 12 cents. If I'm correct, that is the correct answer for test 1. Yes, it is. Yeah, buddy. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. Cool. Right. So, is there any reason to put it into the T and F at this point? Yes, there is. Yes, no, this is good. Let's do this. We will leave the corp name alone for now. Or do we want to send that off to do its business? Actually, you know what? Let's copy F to X. Yeah, let's do that. And then go global and create that. Yeah, let's do that first. Yeah, let's hive that off so it can go off and do some business while we do some maths. So it can do all of that, and then it's going to seek back 1. No, why are we doing that? Let's just go back to the start of the file. We know exactly what's there. We know where everything is. So now that, and we can overwrite the corp name. That's totally fine. Well, actually, hang on a minute. No, actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we'll do all of this stuff, and then we'll send them the date. Cool. And then we're going to go to the start of the file anyway here. So let's just add the maths in here. Actually, that's totally works out. Okay. So what we need to do is go back to the start of that file. Yep. And then we're going to seek forward 1 to get to the cents. And we're going to copy F to X. Then we are going to yep, okay. And then we want to grab the dollar value out. So that's going to be a divide. We're going to divide the value of X by 100, write that into T. Actually, hang on. I'm going to do some seeking first as well. So we're going to copy the cent value. Then we're going to seek back to the beginning of the file again, because we want to add to the dollar value. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to add the value of F to X. Add the value of T. Of F to T. Write that back into T. And then we're going to seek back 1 and copy T to F. And that's now our maths dollars. Actually, no. Let's just send that straight over. Because that's our final dollar value sorted. Yeah. So let's just... So dollar. Okay. Cool. Then... wait. So we don't need to seek 1 actually at this point then. If we're not going to do that. We're not going to copy it in. Let's just leave that alone. Because now we're sitting right on the cents, which is what we want. So we're going to copy... no, hold on. No. Then we're going to modi X, because X still has our cent value in it. Hang on, doesn't it? Yeah. That should be cents. Yeah. And then we go back. We divide, which is our carryover, which we then add to. And then we send that over, right? So then we modi the value of X by 100 and write that into T. We're just going to overwrite our T register. And then we are going to add Nothing. Because why even do that? Why even write it back? Let's just send it straight over because, yeah, that's, yeah. Okay, cool. That sends that, and that's our sense. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man, my heart rate's up. Oh, and my Fitbit's low on battery. I should actually put that on charge because I do actually want to go for a walk after this. And I'd very much like to use, well, I need to grab my charger from over there. Okay, hang on a minute. Let's run this and see if this works. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm crossing my damn toes. I'd cross my eyes, but I actually want to see what's going on. And my mother said that's not a good idea to cross your eyes, so I'm not going to do it. Oh, come on, come on. Test 1 should pass. I mean, we know the numbers were good anyway. But come on. Come on. Oh my god, payroll, you like to take your sweet time. Okay, we get that. Yes, test 1 complete. Whoo. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna go get my Fitbit charger. It's literally just like on the other side of the room. So I'm just gonna grab that. Hope the test 2 passes. Oh boy, please pass. Please, please pass. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh man. I am so stressed. This is the most stressed I've been about Exapunks. Oh! No! What? Oh, God. Oh, man. What broke? What broke? I was so confident. Where did I screw up? I thought, oh my God. Something's gone belly up again. Okay, so that's now on charge. That's nice. What's gone belly up? What the? No, sorry, bit of cable management here. You go and sit over there. Okay. What's gone? What? Okay, hang on a minute. So what's in that? What's it written into that file then? 37, 11, 27, and I should have. What? What? What is going on? Should be 36, 41. Why is that? What am I doing? I'm just now sending over big numbers. Like, there's nothing else. What is going on? What is going on? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, it does this. It does this. So what numbers is it receiving at this point? What have we get? What are we getting? Okay. So we're getting these numbers. Right. Now, let's do our own maths and see what we get. Okay, so 7304 subtracted by 3664 is 3,640. I'm going to make a note of that. Okay, so let's just get rid of all of that. That's 3,640. Okay, and then our cents should come up at 368 minus 177 is 191. That's what I thought. Okay, so 191. That's... Okay. Okay. So now, if I carry the 1, I should get 3,641 and 91 cents. Wow. That's wrong. That is wrong. So it's getting bad numbers. Because the goal should be... No, 3,641.91 cents. That is exactly it. No. No, it's getting... I'm getting the right numbers. These are all the right numbers. It's... Okay, but now it's the maths in here that is breaking. It's got to be. Because these are all the correct numbers, which should give us the correct answer. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. that's closer than we were, like, you know, an hour and a half ago. So, okay, so we copy that over. Right, yep. Move forward. All right, delete that number. No, that's fine. Test if it's an overflow, which it isn't, so it'll go through. Then we subtract the value of f from x. Oh, that's bad. No, 3,640. Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. We go back. And then we test if it's 9999, which it isn't, so we're not going to do any overflow. We're going to go back. We're going to copy x to m. Great. Then you're going to go back, and you're going to copy... Yeah, you're going to reset your x register. Just it's not necessary, but I did it to play it safe. Because while we're debugging this... Okay. And I copy that. Oh. That's a problem. Okay. Right. We haven't deleted that number. That's gonna, yeah, cause us some strife. Alright. Because I think we did it in roll overflow, didn't we? We did, yeah, we did some deleting, but we didn't do it here. So if we do... Okay, so what we need to do is... okay, we need to seek back one. Void F. We need to do that here, and then send over the dollar value. That's fine. Okay, so that should now all work out fine. Okay, so we go back, delete that, great. Send over that variable, that's fine. Go to the start of the file, reset our X register, copy F to X. Test if F is less than X, which it isn't, so it'll just go back. Subtract the value of F from X and write that into M, which should be 191. Okay, so we're getting the correct numbers. Okay, so this is getting the correct numbers. Okay, and it wrote them in. Great. Copy F to X, go global, get the date, wait for the date to come back. Great, go insert. Why am I sending it over again? Who needs it? You were born with the date in you, so why you... Oh, it needs to wipe it out to grab the... Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Okay, so we go back. We do this. Copy that. Go back. And we divide the value of x, so it'll be 1. Yes. And then we're going to add the value of f to t and write that back into t. So that should be 3,641, which is correct. Cool. We send over that value, and then we modify the value of x by 100, which should give us 91. Yes. Okay. Right. And it's saying that that's wrong. But it isn't. No, test 2 completed. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, no, test 3 broke. What? Hold on. Hold the phone. So, wait, okay. So I did actually get through test 2. And then it broke on test 3. What? So, hold on. So, if I do this, I can get through those 2, and it's on test 3, it breaks. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay. It should be 5,027.40, and it's 528.60. Where's it breaking this time? Oh my god, man, this one is making me work for every single test. So I can get through the first 2. Okay, well, this is now old stuff. Okay, well, now I gotta write in the new one. So what is it? So what's it supposed to be? 5,027.40. Okay, well, let's write that in. 5027 and 40. Okay, and now I gotta have... okay, and I'm getting 528.60. So I'm 20 cents over. I am $1.20 over somehow. Right. Okay. Is it because my overflow is not working? Maybe I've got an overflow problem. Hang on. Able... No. False. False jump into able... Yeah, no. That's the infinite loop. Yeah, which should... If this one causes an overflow, which it shouldn't. So... Okay. Let's see what numbers it gets. Okay. So it does have an overflow again. Oh, wait, this is test 1. No. Go to test 3 and give me the dang overflow. Okay. Alright, so what do we got? So we got that and that. Okay, we got a 130 and a 170. Okay, so now I'm going to do the maths manually, and we're going to work out if this works. So, 9,230 subtracted by 4,202 is 5,028. Okay, 5028. Ah, well, right out of the gate, we've got a problem. Our dollar value is too high. We're picking up $1. Where the heck are we picking up $1 from? Where the heck are we getting $1 from? That makes no sense. Because 5,028, and the answer should be 5,027. So before we've even added any of our cents together, which, by the way, is going to carry over because we need to have... well, we've got 130 cents right there, so there's going to be an extra $1 there. In fact, there's going to be an extra $2. If we add these two... No, if I subtract them... No, that was if I added them. Subtracting them together, actually I shouldn't end up with an extra $1. So it's not being caused by the cents this time. It is straight up, I've got too many dollars. I'm $1 higher. But then, hang on a minute. The cents are wrong. But again, I'm not doing anything to the cents. I'm just sending over... numbers. Oof. And for some reason my ankle's itchy. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Somehow the way I calculate dollars, which has worked now in 2 of the 3 tests, just fine, never had a problem with it, is now suddenly not working. It is now calculating $1 higher. And I haven't the foggiest why. Well, hang on. Let's finish out this equation. Let's see what I get for cents, because I think the cents were too low. So that'll be 130 subtracted by 70, and that's 60. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. So it's yeah. Right. I mean, at least that tells me that the divide and the modulus stuff works, because I'm just sending over the value 60, which is great. Am I? Yeah. Yeah, hang on. So when I get back to this one, I'm going to skip over to here. You're getting 528.60, okay. Then you're doing all of this stuff, and then... Alright, you're now waiting to do stuff, okay. So we're going to do that. So we copy the cents over, and we divide the value of x by 100, so it should be 0. Great, we add that up, and then we send that off. We could probably make that better by just making that m, but it's fine. Yeah, and then we grab the value of x by 100, and that's just sending over 60. Great. Okay, so yeah, that all worked out. That's nice. Okay, so that should just go to m then. That we can make that a little better. If we can, let's do it. It's not making a difference here. F to T, write it into M. Cool. Right. $1 higher. I've just been letting it kind of like percolate in the back of my brain pan, and it's not coming up with anything. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's causing that problem, my dude. That is so weird. So, okay, at this point then, it can't be this one doing it. We just looked at it, and with those numbers, it's just sending them straight. It wasn't the thing doing the subtraction, because the numbers it was getting, it's in the dollar value. The dollar value is too high, and the cents value is too low, actually. Yeah, so hang on, because the goal... 27.40. It is. The cents are too high as well, actually. We're 20 cents over. We're $1 over and we're 20 cents over. So is it... Hang on a minute. Is it because there's still some other... Am I doing anything to cents, actually? When I'm searching for it? Okay. So we're sending... No, hang on a minute. Named ID. So this one is just looking for them and just sending them. That's just being a dummy. That's great. Test of f is equal to x. Okay, so that's just looking for, cents. Great. Okay. So instead of a done, I should actually have this just true jump to end. I don't need to go to done. That's just redundant. Okay. So the scribe, what's it doing? It is just adding all of those dollars together. Okay, so copy M to T. So that should be wiping out whatever's in its T register. In fact, it shouldn't have anything in its T register when it's made. It might, though it shouldn't. So I'm just going to copy 0 to T. We're just going to completely reset it, just to play it safe. It should be unnecessary. It shouldn't make any change, but I don't know. It shouldn't. We shouldn't be having $1.20 from out of nowhere. I don't know where the hell that's coming from. Assuming it isn't coming from the data. I'm just operating on the assumption that this isn't bugged. Because so far, Zachtronics has been pretty dang good. Like, there have been no bugs that I've been able to see, so... Except the ones that they put in intentionally to, like, screw with you for fun. But this isn't one of them. Like, the raw data should always be rock solid. Okay. So it does that. Adds the value of t to x, cool. And then resets the t register itself here before it goes back. Okay. So again, we're resetting that t register twice. Like, we are not taking any chances. Right. Then we just write down the dollar value. Cool. Right, yeah, because we go through twice. We do. Right. Okay. And then for the cents, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Even though... yeah. No, it should already be wiped out. If it's at 0 at this point, it's already been wiped out. Because this will be 0, which reads false. Yeah, it jumps into here. Okay. And then we do that again. Okay. So let's get into those raw dollar values then and see what we get. Alright. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, so. Ooh, why have we got 0? Ah. Ooh, okay. Unless... Wait. In this test... Wait, hold on. 221. Who's... let's see. Hold on. Moss is 2002. Moss never got paid. So then... Gast is 2003. Gast got 1,585. 1,518. So... Oh, okay. So Moss never got paid. But the whole thing... Wait a minute. Hold on. Somehow we were able to get a 0. Where did we get that 0 from? Where did those zeros come from? Well, that's a new development. I assume that, like, Moss would have been paid at least once, but he wasn't. Okay. That's, okay. Alright. He was never paid there. Wait, hang on a minute. Was he getting paid in here, though? What's his ID here? Moss is 3002. 231. Okay, so we should have been paid, but he wasn't. Okay, so that's... Alright, okay. So just in here, we've got some funkiness. Add the value of x. F to x. Cool. It's not overflowing. So we went back. Oh, we went forward. Okay. We added that, which is a 0, so it shouldn't do anything, which is great. We got no overflow again. So we went forward. We're at the end of the file. Okay. Then we went back. Deleted that dollars. Went forward. Deleted that dollars. Sent that dollar value over. Reset our X register. Went back. And then did the same thing with cents. Add F to X and then send it all over. Yeah, great. Copy 0 to M. Oh, that might be causing us some strife because 0 is how we're handling. That's why this one's breaking, because we actually have zeros we need to deal with. Yeah. Okay. So it's technically sending a 0 twice, and that means that it's not getting all of its data. Well, isn't it? Wait, hold on. So... it got a 0, got that, and then went back. It got some cents. Well, that actually should be totally fine, then. Yeah, okay. And then it's trying to... Okay. Does this... So it sent over those zeros and didn't have a problem. What? Hold on. Okay. So we're now waiting on... So it went through, write that down, got 130, and then sent over a 0. Oh, right, yes, of course. Wait, but it should have sent over 2 zeros, but it didn't. Why didn't it send 2 zeros? I didn't make this program that smart. So the dollars get deleted. Okay. So 130, great. Send that over. Right. Oh, okay. Oh, right, I just never... Right, okay. So I don't send over that other 0. Right, yeah. Okay, so no, that worked as intended. So now I've got to check if those raw numbers are too high. Okay, I can do that. All right, so let's go into it. Where is it? Okay, so here it all is. Alrighty, so That was an answer we got. Okay, so let's see. So we got 4,202 and 130, and then 0 and 0. Okay, what did you get? You've got 4615 so far. Okay. 4615 and so many cents that we don't know about at this point. Okay, you're gonna do this. Okay, so you're still doing stuff. Okay, where are you at? You're here, so I want to get you down to here. Okay, cool. So now we've got some values we can play with. Okay, so 35, and then 46, 15, and 35. That's a bit strange. Why did they get the same value? Hold on. It was 231. Here it is. Okay, so Mast is 3002. He got 923.7. Gas is 3003. Oh no, they got paid the same amount. Okay, alright. So that's why they both work out to be the same. Okay. Right. Well, let's perform the maths on this ourselves and see what we get. Okay, so bring up the calculator again. So 4,202 plus 0 is 4,202. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so hang on a minute then. Let's do 4,000. Well, actually, so then what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to write that there. So 4,202. Okay, so then that one is going to be 4,615 plus 4,615. That's 9,230. 9,230. Okay, and for the cents, well, for the cents for the first one isn't going to change because it's 130 plus 0 is 130. Okay, and then 35 and 35 is 70. Okay. Right, so now we can perform maths on those. And what we... Okay. So at this stage, in this test, it looks like the culprit is in payroll, because if the other one doesn't have anything to add to it to make it $1 higher. Like, there's just... I mean, unless it's the cents. Because there's 130 cents. But, like, that's it. That's the only thing that can be causing it problems. Alright. So. Okay, so we go 9,230 minus 4,202, and we get 5,028. Yeah. Okay. And I'm guessing 130 take away 70 is 60. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. So that means that the culprit's got to be in payroll. It's got to be. Unless payable is coming in $1 higher. I don't know how. I genuinely don't know how. Where's this extra dollar coming from, though? Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, where the heck is this extra? Because it's not cents. We're not carrying over the 1. Hang on, I may as well show you what the heck I'm looking at. We're not carrying over the 1, because when we subtract it, we get that. Sorry, no, when we subtract it from 70, 130 minus 70 is 60. So where is that cheeky dollar coming from? Matter of fact, where is that 20 cents coming from? Again, it's got to be in here. It's got to be in payroll. This has to be wrong in some way, or this is grossly wrong. So either this whole thing is just balked, or it's the way these numbers are being added together that's causing problems. The fact that that 0 feels wrong, though. But, I mean... How is that wrong? Because... let's see, payable 221, and Moss's ID is 2002. See, Moss doesn't have an ID in here. It's just empty. So... That's correct. Whee. Man, this one's a real brain buster, because, like... Okay. It can't be anything to do with it. It's got to be the way I'm handling the data. But how the heck am I getting it wrong? It has to be the addition I'm doing. It has to be. I just want to do a quick sanity check. We did get through the first 2 tests, right? Yeah, we did, and then it broke on test 3. Yeah, 2740, and it's 2860. Okay. Is it at least doing everything else correctly? Yeah, it's putting in the correct date. It's putting in, yep, and it's put that in there, so it's doing everything else. Alright. Add the shell company, so it did that. It didn't do it to the correct amount though. But we didn't fail this one, so we haven't left a trace in here or something. Okay. So it's literally just that we're not issuing the correct payment. Okay. That's fine. Kind of hitting the wall because, well, no, we've narrowed it down. It's got to be in here. Yeah, and there's like a lot. Look at that. There's a lot of data in here. There's a lot of stuff where things can go wrong, but it's 923.7. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to do some dirt simple maths here, because if they're both getting paid the same amount, then... Yeah, okay. So then... Well, so if I add it all up in total, I should get $9,230.70 if I just do it this quick and dirty way. So let's break out my calculator. Okay, so it is going to be... Alright, so what's Moss's ID? Moss's ID is 3002. So 3002 is here. 923. Let's do this. 923, and then I'm going to work out... I'm going to do it as a multiplier, because it's the same amount in this one every time. So 3000 and... What was it? 3002. So 1... 2... 3, 4, 5 times. So that'd be times 5 is 4,615. Okay. And okay. So now it's 923 times, and let's do the same thing for gas, which is 3003, and they're just confirming. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. So they are coming out at the same number, right? And I'm guessing the cents are going to work out the same. 7 times 5 is 35. Yep. And 35 is 70. So it's not that number. That number is correct. We literally just sat down and did it. So then is it in 221? Okay, but Moss never got paid. So 2002 is nowhere to be seen in here. So that's just 0. Okay, and Gast is 2003. All right. Okay, 2003. Yep, and he only got paid. I got paid twice. So, okay, well then that's... Okay, and it looks like they're different values. So let's do this one then. So, 2003, 1005, 2003, 1745 plus 1452 is 4,202. Okay, so the dollar value there is right. All right, well, let's go through the damn cents then. 2003, 85 plus 18 plus 27 is 130. I mean, I just manually did the maths. They're all the same. And that's no code. I didn't do any code. That was me, like, sitting here with a calculator, actually physically looking at the thing. So the raw data tells me that if I then added all of that together, the answer should be $5,028.60. So where the heck is that $1.20 coming from? Or why is the answer at one $1.20 short? I'm genuinely going to Google this. Hold on. Go to Google. Exapunks, Simon Studios. Test 3. Select solution file format, community leaderboards. Final level, no. Exapunks stages. Okay, Cyber Studios. Can't ever have a solution to bonus 3. Okay, so this is on the Steam forums. Have a look. No, that's not what I want. That's somebody just going, I'm having trouble. Which is my problem. It's not my problem. Okay. So I would actually have to go and, like, actually look at someone's code. So, it's a bunch of stages. Okay, so that one... Somebody wrote down all solutions... okay, so Studios. Let's just go back to that. Somebody posted a solution to GitHub. Okay, alright. Okay. Can I just read the thing? Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Oh, I see. There's, like, all the files. Okay, so I gotta... Wait, where the heck's Cybermyth Studios 1? Oh, they don't... Binary file not shown. On solution.txt. Okay. Can I look at that one, please? Why can't I look at that one? View the file. Okay, so no, that's not the solution. Right. Or at least I don't have one. Okay. I don't, like, at first I thought about this as sort of like cheating, like, oh my god, we're like just looking, you know, you look at someone's answer, but the thing about programming is that, like, even if you look at someone's code, it literally doesn't matter because, like, there are like 1,000 different ways of tackling a problem. I mean, this is like probably the most unoptimized way you could, but there are people who are doing it in other ways. So let's see if somebody's actually got it. Full solutions. Okay, optimizing them for cycles. I don't really care if they're optimized for what. Let's see. Okay. What's this for? One occurred to me. Okay, that is the tutorials. No, I don't want to do that. I'm pretty happy with how I've done that. Solved. Oh, right, they posted the GIF. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So they just have them all send over individually. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Okay. Well, I'm not ending up at negative cents, so I'm not having that problem. I did have that problem though, so I definitely don't have that problem anyway. Okay. Okay. Do X by 100. Okay. Alright. No, I am completely flummoxed. Like, I think I'm gonna have to, like, come back to this one later on. Just because, oh my god, this is now gonna be three damn streams I've spent on this one. That is ridiculous. Oh my god, I don't want to come back to this one. I just want to be done with it. I'm kind of getting sick of it. It's like, ah! I mean, what I can always do is, like, leave it alone, just leave it be, and, like, leave it be, go, and because there's still another puzzle I got to do. I still got to do this one here, the Department of Defense one. So, like, I mean, you know, there's still things to do. Maybe if I go and do that one, I don't know, maybe I'll, like, have a better time with this one. Because the first two I cracked pretty quickly, and then this is the one that's like the major roadblock. So maybe the next one will be not easy, but like easier than this one, and maybe that's what I just need to do. Yeah, I am completely flummoxed with this one. I am tempted, though, to just do... Yeah. Like, I wouldn't mind copying and pasting someone's code and just, like, sitting down and looking through that. I might do that maybe off-stream. Just, like, sit down and look at someone's code. Like, I mean, because somebody's got a complete script up. It doesn't quite work, but to fix it... They've already got the fix. Yeah, they've already got a fix up. Yeah, and he's already pointed it out. Okay. Well, they've already pointed it out. Right. Let's see. Okay. Right. Okay. So, has anybody else got something? You're saying you do. Okay. Okay. It's pizza. No. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, well here's a Steam guide. Let's see what Steam Guide's got to say. Okay, that's all, yeah. Okay, alright, well, just gonna skip all the way to the bottom here. So is this just... Oh no, okay, hang on a minute. Alright, so I just gotta... Oh, okay. Right, okay, here it is. Okay, so they've got one here. Right. And it's all in one exa, which is how I'm doing it as well. Okay, so they're going in here. Right, doing that. Making, copying 0 to F for some reason. Okay. Well, I'm just going to copy that out. Can I just copy and paste it into here? So hang on, if I go create a new solution, can I just now copy and paste? Yes, I can. All right, sweet. So that's what I was looking at. So I'm going to call this solution found online. So, will it get through test 3? Doing what it does. If it gets through test 3, then I'll actually sit down and study it. But if it's actually broken, then I'm not going to try and... I'm not going to try and fix someone else's code if I can't even fix my own. So it's running, it's doing its thing. Okay. Alright, so it did. It actually ran through. Wow. Okay, so it works. Whew. So I'm going to have to sit down and read all of that and figure out how that works. Cool. That's going to be a fun time. Oof. It won't be too bad. I've actually been pretty lucky that I've never had to, like, sit down and thoroughly read somebody else's code. I mean, not even in Exapunks, but just in general. So it's a good exercise. What I might do is just kind of like format it for myself, because I prefer to do things with the gaps. I get why they didn't put a gap in. Oh no, they did. They didn't do it everywhere. Okay, that's fine. And they're at 136 lines. Oh my god. So this is like heaps more efficient. Okay. But it looks like the way theirs worked was it's just, yeah, one person... Okay, so one person sending stuff over here, okay, while that one's holding. Okay, what are they holding on to? They're trying to, okay. Right, oh wow, and then they do a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Alright, and they both global. Wait a minute. What are you? You're local. Ah! Okay, that's how they get around that problem. Right. Okay, so you have them communicating on different end channels and stuff. Ugh. All right, what time is it? It's about time for me to call it a day anyway. All right, well, thank you very much for tuning in and watch me like throw my head against the wall. I mean, we've gotten a little bit further. We managed to get through Test 2. Test 2, I was convinced there was a bug, even though I was trying to say, no, there isn't, John. There really isn't. Turns out, I still do not understand how, but somehow calculating cents before sending it was causing a problem. Instead of doing it all before I pasted it into the file, which I just don't understand at all. I really don't. I don't understand why that was like causing a problem. I don't. So we managed to get through that. And now we're in test 3 where we're $1.20 off, and I don't know where that $1.20 is coming from, because according to all the data, that's what all the data has. All the data has that number. And I mean, I manually sat and did it, and I came to the same number that my exes did. So I don't understand. But apparently it's wrong, because, I mean, we just copied some code off the internet, and this one was able to make it pass. So I legitimately do not understand. Like, at all. Has it... Yeah, I've no idea. Absolutely no idea. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in today. If you liked watching me, like, sit here and just sort of like go and screw up my face and rub my head a lot, be sure to follow us here on Twitch. I'm probably going to be playing this for a while. At the very minimum, I want to finish what I started. I want to finish this level. I want to finish the bonus campaign. Is really all I want to do now. I want to get through the bonus campaign and then call it done there. Then we'll probably move on to something else. What we'll move on to, though, I don't actually know. I don't know. Maybe I might play some Shenzhen IO for a bit. Like, you know, why not throw my head against another wall? Maybe I'll play another game. I haven't decided yet. Also, check us out on Instagram. We post like memes and gimmicks and stuff. And if you're not into Instagram, follow us on Twitter at Pint Party. All of that's linked down below as well, by the way. Twitter's probably the best place. It is actually the best place to find out whether we're going live or not, because I post those to Twitter. And also, you should check out our podcast, which is like way more interesting than watching me sit here going, ugh. So this week, there was an episode that came out a couple days ago on Tuesday, brand new episode, and it's a pretty good one. What were we talking about? Oh my god, I don't remember what we were talking about. Let's have a look-see. I'll get the talking points up real quick. I remember it was something funny. I remember that. What was it? Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, now I remember. All right. Yeah, it's science, and it's so. Okay, it's gonna sound boring, but trust me, it's not. We talk about some funny science stuff, and we talk about some like weird economic stuff. So that's kind of. In fact, I'll tell you what. I'll give you the talking points. The talking points were: the football is no good, Triple X cable management, P mansions, and the Pirates of Wall Street. So yeah, there's some humor there. I assure you. You can go and check that out. It's a pretty good episode. If not a little bit technically, like from a technical standpoint, it doesn't sound the best compared to other episodes because I just got some new equipment and I'm still playing around with it and I needed to buy a new cable. But I bought that new cable, so hopefully this week's episode's a little bit better. And I think that's all. Oh, right, and what I'm on next. I'll be on tomorrow at 2 p.m. AEST. So if you're not on the east coast of Australia or you're not from Australia at all and you're like, what are you talking about? I don't know where that time zone is. Down below, click on schedule. On the Twitch channel, click the schedule tab below. It'll have my schedule in your time zone. So check that out and that'll tell you when I'm on. Basically, I'll be on in 22 hours. I don't know, hang on a minute. 24 minus 2.5 is 21.5 hours from now. I'll be back on. There you go. How about that? How's that? Yeah. Yeah. If you really want to be like super duper specific with it, I guess that's the way to do it. So I will see you then, and hopefully, here's my hope. Hopefully, we will finish Cybermyth tomorrow. I know I said that before as well, like on Monday. On Monday I was like, hopefully we will finish this by this stream, but that hasn't been the case. So hopefully we'll finish it by tomorrow. I'll be honest, I'm less hopeful. On Monday I was a lot more hopeful. I was like, yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm less hopeful, but I still enjoy the challenge. I'm really thoroughly enjoying the challenge. Like, I don't hate it. Like, I'm not getting sick of Exapunks. I'm like, oh my god, I can't beat this. I don't want to do it anymore. It's sort of like, okay, I just need to, like, expand what I know and really sort of have a good, hard think about what I'm doing to try and figure this out. But with that, this has been Pint Party. Cheers.